start a new one because the phone was freaking overheating and I couldn't get the core temperature down fast enough to keep it going. So I'm going to put that one over here and see how long. We had about 19 people on the last one, so come on, come on. Let's see. Oh, I'm kind of waiting for everybody to get back on the channel. There we go. Slim King, Ray, Roger, Curtis. Thank you guys for coming back. Alright, there we go. Back up to 11. Alright. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Alright, so I don't know. I'll do it again real quick. Captain Jay's Tackle sent us this so that way we can start testing our knots a lot better. My son Nico ain't here. That was actually one of my workers. My son Nico's a lot taller than him. Big time. So we're going to be setting this up so we can do some better testing of it. And I love the idea because now I can pull the string through and have it set up without having to have an exact knot at exact time. Like, it's going to make life so much easier. So again, James, thank you very much for this. We'll get it set up tomorrow or maybe here in a little bit. I don't know. Just all depends how I feel. But kind of annoyed with the way the phone was acting a little while ago. It really was. Yeah. So again, guys, the email that I'm putting on here is our team heart. I hate it when it does this. I think when I start typing that it's going to do this, but it starts messing with the screen and doing other things. There's our email there, teamhardlife1@gmail.com. We need everybody's help, guys. Pass the word through social media that they are trying to install a desalination plant here in Corpus Christi that's going to destroy our ecosystem down here. We understand the need for water. We understand the need for growth. I understand all of this, but there is a better way to do it that it doesn't come out of the taxpayer pocket because it's not benefiting us. It's benefiting big corporations that are buying off these elected officials because the mayor, she posted on her Facebook, vote for me. I will make sure this never happens to our city. It's on her Facebook. Now that she's in office, she has totally flipped the script, just like the other politicians that lied to get voted into office and are now in bed with these guys. So it's not putting our city first. It's not putting our community first. It's putting money above us. It's selling out the city. Again, guys, like I said, I understand the need for water. I understand the need for growth. But for us as taxpayers to approve this, while, you know, when you approve something like this, it's for the benefit to where it's going to make life easier. It's going to make life cheaper. It's going to bring our bills down. It's something to, like, you take a couple of steps back to move forward. This is only going to send us backwards all the way through. We're still going to be paying more for our water bill, more for our electric bill. You know, there's going to be using more fossil fuels. It's going to be draining the, like, I did some research. When they use to desalinate water, say they want to use 50 million gallons of water. You got to remember, that's just the amount of water they're sucking out of the other water. In preparation to make water desalinated, they have to add all these other harsh chemicals in there to clean it out to allow this process to happen. So harsh that when, like, fish or shrimp or anything gets sucked in there, it kills them all. Yet, where does it say those chemicals are going to come out of that brine when it's released back into the environment? Not one time did I read or hear in there that it says those chemicals come out of the water. where is it going? It doesn't just disappear. It gets released back into the environment. And if they're pulling in 50 million gallons of water to clean, or that come out clean, what is the real number of water that's being sucked in and turned into brine and pushed back into that one spot? Our bay is so far from the exit of the Port A jetties and the Packery Channel. Oh yeah, there's 2 tides every day. No, there's not 2 tides every day. Some days there's only 1 tide. Sometimes there's 2 tides in a day. But they're so far from there, the only water exchange is in those nearby areas. Once it gets sucked out and comes back in, it don't ever touch this spot right here. The water from here really doesn't ever reach over there. If it does, it's probably 5 to 10 years from there that it will finally reach over there, if it does. I'm sorry, I'm not letting these guys pull the wool over me and or poke in my eyes, because I see it, guys. It is crazy. Yeah, the electricity, the fossil fuels that are going to be needed to heat it up. I mean, like, there's so many things that they're not thinking about, but they're only thinking, oh, well, we need water, we need water. Well, you know what? You don't destroy the environment to get water. There's smarter ways to do it. I mean, they can do this, you know, okay, offshore, where they use the actual water's natural waves to power the unit to create the fresh water. That, and the water's so deep out there that, yes, when it is expelled, it has enough area to just dissipate that amount of brine. Over here, we don't have that deep water. We have very shallow waters here. The ecosystems are very, very critical over here. I mean, like, really? They're having to ship in oysters from other places to place them in our areas to get those areas to grow oysters. Like, oysters are the natural filters of the water, and if the salinity is too high, they're not going to grow. They're going to die. So we need y'all's help, guys. We need all the information to from those areas that are hard hit by these water desalination places. Whether you're in the States or you're not in the States, it does not matter. As soon as I have emails for all those individuals that you need to be contacting, one, for us here that live in the city, to be contacting our local governors or whatever, or our politicians, of who we need to voice our opinion to. We need to blow up their emails so that way they take notice of what's going on. By them not informing the public about the original vote on there, like they did the day of that it was voted on. Like, I didn't hear about it. Nobody heard about it until literally we found out about it only because they found out about it. And then they told us 2 days before it. It didn't come out on the news. Yet the news showed both ways, and hey, my video is going to show both things too. It's about to go live here in a few hours. As soon as it is posted up, somehow I didn't get it to go last night, so right now it's about halfway through. It's about 2 hours of testimony from, you know, the guys that are pro and against, you know what I mean? So again, guys, we are definitely looking at other avenues of what we need to do to ensure that this does not continue, guys. Yes, we need water, we need growth, but at the same time, not at the cost of killing our ecosystems out here, at killing a bunch of other businesses, at killing our tourism. Because you know what? I want all those guys that vote for this, that if this goes through, I want y'all to take y'all's families and go swimming in that brine, because that's what you expect the ecosystem to do. Are y'all gonna step up and do that? I really want to see it, like I do. Like every single one of y'all that are voting for, I want to see y'all take y'all's families over there and go swim in that water. No, you're not gonna do it. Of course not. You're too freaking scared because you know it's not healthy for you, but you want the rest of us to suck it up. No, it's not gonna happen, guys. Martin, Timothy, Edgar, Roger, Curtis, how you doing, guys? I am having a bit of a gripe session here because, like I said, guys, I am, you know, I got a lot of friends in industries, a lot of guys I respect, and I know they're trying to feed their families, but at the same time, their bosses, the owners of these companies, are making billions of dollars on the backs and shoulders of everybody that's working for them, and then the city that they're stepping on top of to get to their money. They're more concerned about their money than the welfare of their workers, or the habitats they are destroying, or the economy that they're destroying as well, because they don't care. Their pockets are getting filled, not ours. It is killing all. It's going to kill all of ours. And also too, the money that you think you're making, well, you know what? They're still not giving it to you, because we end up having to pay taxes on everything. We're having to pay they're projecting that our water bill is going to triple up. So if we're paying $1 right now, soon we're going to be paying $3 per 1,000 gallons. Yet their water bill is still the same from 35 years ago. Yet they try to say, the city tried to tell them, hey man, we need y'all to start paying what we're paying, kind of deal. So what they did was, or increase the taxes the way the rest of us do, they started pulling funding from the schools. The funding from the schools, really, I mean, you should be paying back to the community that you're working their parents off and stuff like that. You should be helping out these communities, and you're not doing it. I, as a small business, do everything I can to help out my workers, to help out the community, and I'm always about paying it forward. But these guys, they are taking and taking and taking, and they have figured it out. They definitely got it figured out, because they've got guys that said, they swore, if you got them into office, they would not let this happen. And look what they're doing. They're letting it happen. They are voting for it to happen. What happened there? I don't know. But we are definitely not standing by. We're getting the information we need, the emails we need to blow up. And again, you need to bombard them with a lot of emails, where you're from, what you come and do in this area, and why you disapprove of it. And you know, I'm telling you, those tax dollars from tourists, they consider to be more important than our own dollars here in the city. So, and that's what's crazy, guys. Like, it really is. It's mind-boggling that, you know, we live here, we do everything here, and these guys just do not care. Angel, the raffle is for tomorrow, but you're more than welcome to buy in today. It is already started out at $130. Thanks to Mr. Big John Darnell. One of our teammates has won the drawing on Tuesday and has donated the whole amount of $130 to our tomorrow drawing on Friday. So if y'all want to get into it today, by all means, hey, I'll start signing tickets right now. Let's do it. Like, bring it. That would be awesome. Yes. No, go ahead. And like I said, you buy today or buying tomorrow, it's fine. But you know, if you think you're gonna miss tomorrow, well, at least you know you're already in it. So I can check Cash App real quick, see if anybody's already bought in for today. Nope, I don't see anything there. But yeah, no, we need everybody's help, guys. If y'all are in these areas where they have destroyed the environment and everything else with it, we need to know this information. It is the concrete proof. We need to show everybody of what is going to come if they approve of this. A lot of these guys are only looking at the immediate picture of, oh, well, they're doing it for water, and I'm sorry, there's a lot of there's a lot of behind the scenes that is not being showed to y'all. And again, the original amount of $535 million by the end of the session was over $700 million is what they were asking for. Let me see real quick. Let me. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Text from one of my teammates. He screenshotted because earlier on the last video I showed where it said I was #1 for the thumbs up. He sent me a screenshot where it showed the same thing on his. So give me a second, let me find this. There it goes. Yeah, we're gonna have to be emailing the TCEQ to make sure they can get this right. The people that voted for the desalinization plant was the mayor, Paulette Guajardo, District 1, Everett Albert Roy, District 3, Roland Barrera, District 4, Daniel Suckley, and at large, Mike Posley and Michael Hunter. These are the guys that we need to vote out of office, guys. We need to get them out of there because they are selling out our city to line their own pockets. And yeah, it is, yeah. It's crazy, guys. Hold on, let me see. I don't know, I can't see where she put on there, but again, we are looking for it. There's so many things to attack at this level of what they're trying to do to us, and yeah. Oh, they are definitely getting kickbacks. There's no doubt in our minds, you know, that they are making money off of these deals by saying yes to this. And what's crazy is the amount of suits that showed up for that. You know, how many of those guys were paid to be there? I wasn't paid to be there, but I showed up. A lot of the times they set up these meetings too during the day when the regular guys who have to work, have to take time off to be able to handle this, when they can easily just do it in the afternoon when everybody's out of work, so everybody can attend this. So that's going to be the other thing. We're going to request that the next hearing be moved to a later time in the afternoon where a lot more people can show up. We heard one of the guys say that after one of the people that said that they were against it, as they walked away saying that they had to leave, that we heard them say that, why are they leaving? Like, is this not important to them? No, she has to go back to work. She doesn't get paid to be there. We have to take time out of our schedule, time out of our work area where we don't get paid to attend these meetings. We're not paid to be there. There's a difference. That is y'all's job. Y'all are getting paid to be there. We're not. So again, yeah, we show up. We're sacrificing a lot to be there, because when we sacrifice our time at work or from whatever we're doing that day, it's taken away from our ability to feed our families. So man, that really ticked a lot of us off, because we're working people, guys. Not a single person on the board that voted, these guys that voted for it, not a single one of those is a regular person like me and you. Y'all need to realize that when y'all start going to these polls and you see a regular guy that's trying to get in there, trying to make some real change, we have to back them up, because they know what it's like to be us. These guys have forgotten what it's like to be us. And it is, golly. Zach, what's up, man? Angel. Yep. So I'm gonna check the Cash App real quick, because I think I heard a ding. And we've got Angel Lopez. So that takes us up to $150. Let me find the tickets real quick. I'll do that. I'll give it for like the next 30 minutes or so. Let's see what's up. Let me get my tickets. And remember, guys, we get over $500 on this drawing that we're throwing in the bonus of the rod and reel combo. So there could be two places to win for this. Where's my marker? There it is. I knew I had one here. If you were to fish tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., you fish where we're talking Red Dot or Causeway. More than likely, I would fish Causeway, because I've seen more fish caught throughout the pier compared to Red Dot. At Red Dot, I've only seen it normally either at the cleaning station right there fishing the flats, or at the very corner over there. I haven't seen it along the whole pier. On Causeway, I've seen it along this side and along the whole pier this way of everybody catching. So that's why I would say go to Causeway Pier. definitely there. Angel Loco. All right, Angel's first one tonight. Yep. What up for life? How you doing? I'm just reiterating to everybody that's living in areas where there's desalination plants, guys. We need your help. We need your help, guys. Send us information to our Team Hard Life #1 at gmail.com and put it in there. So LRG, I'm recording them, and that's what's actually going up. It'll be, the first part is going to be posted up here in a little bit. That's, even right now the phone is hot and it's about halfway through. I'm waiting for it to get up there. It's about 58%. Still about an hour remaining because it's over 2 hours long on the video. As soon as that happens, it'll go up. I didn't think to leave the camera for them so they could record the second session, but at the same time, it's going to happen this next one. If I can't stay, like, I can't devote 4 to 5 hours being up there like they can, you know what I mean? We don't have the pockets, guys. We showed up, our whole shop shut down for those 3 hours that we were up there. But again, guys, you know, that takes out of our pocket. We have phone calls, missed sales here because we were up there doing that. So yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Yes, we need to get whoever those people are involved, and I know you did talk to them. For life, you need to get them involved on it because it's going to be affecting them as well. All the food sources that these turtles and these birds rely on as well, and water for them to be able to swim in, are going to be affected by it. So we need everybody. It doesn't matter what group you side with or whatever, we all have the same goal. Save our bays, save the amount of taxes they are going to be taxing us. I mean, they're saying it's for our kids. What? It's going to get to there, and then how are we going to pay that much off? How long are they expecting the loan to be? And then our kids are going to be responsible on maintaining the bad idea that these guys put on them? No, like, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm doing this for my kids to make sure they aren't getting screwed by the guys and the bad decisions that our city council is making right now. And the guys that are in city council that are showing us support, we will remember that when it comes time for votes. The guys that are supporting us, guys, we need to watch out for them. And the ones that are not, we need to also take them out of office. Those guys have their deals worked in, and they are making cuts off of this and working those deals to make it happen, guys. So yeah. We do, but right now nobody is raising the flag on it. So again, we have to call their bullshit. We have to call them out on it. Curtis C, got you. So we're at $180, guys. Remember, $130 was already donated by Mr. John Darnell. One of our teammates on Team Hard Life has donated $130 of his winnings from Tuesday to today, or tomorrow. So we're going to add that on top. So right now we're at $180 right now. So, yep. I'm having to write that down because, yep. If they go against the federal laws and all this hard work when that happened. Yeah, but here's the thing though. When it comes down to that, who are they going to sue? The city council members? And then how are they going to pay that back? With taxpayer money. Like, this is where we got to stop them here, because they are using our money because we voted them into office, or they bought their way into office. And I say that, yes, because some of these guys have been in it 30-something years, and we have not seen any real changes in the city. Our streets are still jacked up. Our water is still jacked up. Our electricity is still jacked up. What are y'all fixing? Yeah, y'all hearing the same thing I'm hearing. Crickets. Yep. Oh man, it's gonna be pretty crazy. Hey, did you see that? Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna show this real quick. Where's it at? There it goes. Boom! Curtis's first super on the channel. Nice. See, he's #1 today too. Oh yeah, that's awesome, guys. So I got Angel right there. I'm gonna check his off. See anything else? Let's see. All right. Oh man. That you did. You called it in, and like I said, Curtis, it's just the YouTube channel does this, and I do this every time I see the first one, or they hit a goal of like 10 or something like that. Whatever the YouTube gives y'all credit for, I want to share it with y'all. You know what I mean? Because for us, like I said, every time y'all comment on the channel, every time you make a donation toward our raffles, or just donations in general to send us to lunch or what have you guys, it helps us. It really does. So we are very humbled by the amount of love and support we get from the channel, and everybody commenting, everybody being proactive, guys. Without y'all, we cannot continue doing what we're doing here on the channel. And like I said, we're going to do our best because y'all expect it, and y'all are giving it to us, guys, for sure. Church is saying the guy who is... I don't know. Wow. Yeah. More than likely, a lot of those guys are afraid of the fallback because, like I said, big corporations have a lot of workers, guys. You know, the oil field, the electricity companies, like they have a lot of workers. I am not against the workers. I am not against them going out and making money. What I'm against is those big corporations taking advantage of all those workers and of the city that they are a part of. Instead of paying back to the community as much as the community is paying out to them, they are not doing it. They are putting it into their pockets, and they're forcing us to come out of pocket even more just to have them here. Like literally, that money, if we were to figure out how much the workers are getting paid, I'm willing to bet it's somewhere close to that kind of number that those companies are paying out for the workers. So in reality, we are paying ourselves, and they are still making money on top. Like, really look at the bigger picture, guys. You know, a lot of guys just see this first move. They're not seeing the end game. And that's where a lot of us separate ourselves from a lot of people, because they don't see the end game. Like, what's going to happen after all of this goes through? They only see, hey, they threw the first punch. Okay, what happens after that? You know, you really got to think things through. So, yes, I'm also getting with the guys out of Rockport, Texas, because that and Hernandez Pass, they are battling against the plant to come in and produce ammonia out in their area, and they know that it's going to destroy their area as well, and they are not for it. So, yeah, no, it's been crazy. Hey, if he's willing to go live with us tomorrow, get with him, let him know that we're going to try to go live about 5 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be setting up a tackle shop tomorrow called Champion Outdoors. It's a new tackle shop. Well, they're not new. They've been around a long time. It's a husband and wife combo out there. The husband he has a private charter business. His wife actually owns her own fishing tackle business, or a fishing show. She's the only female that has her fishing show right now, and has also got her YouTube growing, and her Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all of that. So we're going to be doing a lot of collaborations with them, because she has the same mindset I do: teach the next generations of fishermen. whether it be guys that have been in it a while or the kids that are coming up in it. And so we started talking, me, her, and her husband, and man, it just, everything clicked. And that is pretty awesome. The amount of growth they want to do and want to help out with the fishing community is the same thing I'm looking for, and even more. Like, it is awesome. So all right, I have it reel making noise. Okay, that don't really help us, Ray. You'd have to bring in the reel so we could check it out and see what it's doing. No, they don't. They just care about the impact to their wallet. And if they have to come out of pocket for this is why they're not doing it, because when it fails or it destroys the environment, then they are held liable for those damages. They don't want to do that because they know they're going to be held liable for those damages. But if the city pays for it, the city puts it in, who is the city going to sue? Nobody. Us as city members, who are we going to sue? The people we voted into office to make these decisions that got bought out by these companies? Where does it end? Like, we have to stop it here. So we need everybody's help that has already been impacted by desalinization plants. And we're going to take the fight to them, because the taxpayers are going to be the ones to pay for it. At the end of the day, this is crazy. And what amazes me more is what, a lot of the other channels that are here in the area are not even concerned with sharing this information. And even if you're not in the area, the surrounding towns, y'all come in here, the surrounding cities, y'all come into our waterways all the time to come fish. Yet you're not concerned about what's going on here. You need to be. Like, if something like this is going on, like I said, Aransas Pass, Rockport, all of that, that is something else that I just found out. So now I'm going to be talking about it too. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not up on the news all the time or anything like that, because I'm trying to run all the businesses I have and a family life, and it is really hard. It really is. And so I understand where a lot of people, man, I just haven't been able to watch the news, this and that, but if you can watch YouTube, these guys should be able to put that information out there, put it to where a lot of people can get notifications and stuff like that. So as soon as I get information, I'm going to be putting it on the community page. I'm going to be coming on here, coming to you live, bringing that information as soon as we know. I know there's going to be the second reading next Tuesday. They're still doing it at the same time, early in the afternoon or early in the morning, when all the regular workers like me and you are at work. And they're going to be trying to push it through again, guys. So we're going to try and get it to where they can postpone their meeting time to late afternoon, like the rest of us have to give up our free time to attend these meetings. They need to be able to do the same. Yep. Yep. That's it. So, all right, Zach, you have a good one. Stay safe. Right now we're at $180 for the drawing for tomorrow. If we get up to $500, we'll be giving away that rod and reel combo as a secondary prize that was donated to our shop. So yeah, we definitely have to get everybody involved. The bird people, the fish people, the turtle people, the guys that are surfing, because you know what, eventually this is going to lead out there. And with that high of salinity levels, man, that's going to be heavy toxins in the water, heavy metals in the water. Like, it's going to be destructive in so many ways, in so many levels. And then they want 5 of them in our area. I have the paperwork somewhere showing that, where they want them at. So this could be in your backyard, but I guarantee them guys, once these are up and running, will they take their families over there and put them in a bathing suit? Hey kids, go swimming out there, let's go swimming. No, they're not. Mofos, seriously. I wish I could cuss on here, because I'd be cussing them some names right now. And they will not. They're gonna take our hard-earned cash, destroy the habitats over there, and then they got houses over there on Mathis. They have houses elsewhere, and I guarantee. Oh, Ray, we are going to pay for it, but I guarantee we're not going to see it. If this gets approved, it goes through. We're going to pay for it, but we're never going to see those morons go out there with their families and put them in the same water that they expect all those fish, all that marine habitat, marine life above and below the water to survive through. They're not gonna do that to their families, but they're gonna do it to us. So again, guys, when it comes time in November, these guys, we need to vote them out of office. Straight up, get them out of there, because they've been bought and paid out, and they have made their money off our backs, off of our area. You know, it's the sparkling city by the sea, Corpitos, the body of Christ. And this is the devil's work of them putting money over everything and destroying it. So we can't let them have it. And actually, you know, that's a great idea. I need to get up with our pastors at our church and get them involved on that, because they're always talking about how the city of Christ is here. Like, we're in it. This is another way that the devil is making his move to try to take this city away from us. No, it's not yours to have. It belongs to the people, God's people, and we are going to fight it for it. You know what I mean? We need to show our love. And yes, yeah, Curtis got the, yeah, there's Curtis right there, and there's Angel. Those are the two right there. We are at $180 with those two, or 140. No, 40 plus 30, 170. Man, I was off. Oh, way off. And nobody caught that. All of y'all didn't catch that. So 20, 40, we're at $170 right now with the two tickets. Sorry. No, it's 170, because the tickets are $20 a piece. So that's 40 plus 130 is 170, not 180. Yep. No worries, we good. The plant strips, the waterways. Yep. Yeah, no, I messed up there too. So, but yes, the dredging, I can totally understand that, because if they don't dredge it, those waterways will fill up and we will have no circulation in those bays. We need those to be, for it to be happening. So yeah. What's up, Jacob? Is Daniel still awake, or is he already fired us and crashed out? Oh, nice. Wow, okay. Yeah, no, we definitely need to know about these things that it does, you know, attract and stuff like that. If it's especially an invasive, you know, species that comes into our waters because of this kind of deal. Yeah, no, it's something we definitely got to look at. But I know everything that I've read so far with the higher salinity levels that are going to be coming out of this are not good for our natural environment here. It can be horrible, and everything's going to take a toll. Shrimp boats that normally shrimp at that area won't be able to shrimp there anymore, which means they're going to have to go further out into the bay or into the Gulf to go catch shrimp, which means the cost of shrimp is going to increase, and or they're going to end up selling their shrimper's license, which means it's going to go back to Texas Parks and Wildlife, or somebody else is going to buy it. And like, are they willing to pay that much to get into shrimp when they're also regulated on the amount of shrimp they are able to catch per day? I think it's like 100 pounds or 200 pounds per day. So if they fall into that, and they had to pay this much for the boat, the license to buy it off that individual or whatever, because they're actually able to sell it for a lot more than they paid for it. But what the government is trying, the Texas Parks and Wildlife is trying to do, is to buy them back, so that way there's no shrimpers anymore. I don't know why they're trying to do that when that's a natural employment here, but it's happening. That's what's been going on for a long time. They're trying to buy them back. Now, it is crazy. It's going to kill the marine life in that area, because that amount of salinity in the water, plus all the heavy metals that they're putting in, the toxins that they're going to put in, it's going to be, yeah. Well, and for us, I mean, we're starting up our tournament this year, and depending on how this goes, it may stop our tournament next year, just because how bad is it going to affect us, and how fast? Like, we might have a year that it doesn't, or maybe 2, or maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and then we'll start seeing immediate effects. Like, what is it going to be? And if it is, we're still held responsible for that loan. Like, this is something that's a money laundering situation. You know, they're forcing us to create something that we have to pay for, that even though it's not finished or not constructed, or God's denied, are we still held liable for that loan? And then who pockets? Like, how much kickback do they get from getting that loan kicked up? Like, what is going on? Yeah. And here's the thing too. You keep think about this. Like, are you going to be wanting to be in that kind of water like we normally like to do, to get out there and kayak? Are we able to get out there in that water without it affecting our health? I mean, I know numerous times I got rolled in the surf and I inhaled water, swallowed water, and then with all those nasty toxins in there, are we going to be able to do it healthily? Or are we going to, if we do that, hey man, you just inhaled a glass full of chlorine or copper, or they were talking a bunch of man, I read so much today, guys. There's so much bad chemicals that they have to put in the water to separate fresh water from salt water, and also kill the bacteria or not kill the bacteria. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that I read. It's crazy. Yeah, it is coming. So again, too, and even then too, like the whole Laguna Madre, it's going to kill the whole Laguna Madre. Like, especially if there are 5 of them, 5 systems they want to put in our area. Like, no, it's going to be crazy. So I don't know. But right now, guys, we're at $170 for our drawing right now. We'll be holding it tomorrow. If you want to send through the super chat here and or through the Cash App at $Team Hard Life, please include your cell phone number, so that way when I go back and need to confirm somebody, I can. That is true. Like, I know I used to be real cool with a lot of the guys at the university, but throughout the years I kind of stopped associating with them because of the deal that happened on the shark deal. They wanted me and my team to be taken care of, because I told them, I said, hey man, shark fishing is expensive, and to sit there and be doing y'all's job of tagging sharks and this and that, and you know, we need some help. Like, I was just trying to make it easier on me and my team to be able to go out there and go fish and get some help doing what they needed to do with all these sharks. You know, so in one season, me and my team tagged out 120 sharks, and that was only in a matter of months. So yeah, it was either 120, 150 actually. I've got the paperwork somewhere, but yeah, they actually did a spread on us of how much sharks we tagged out. And compared to the like 20 or 30 other shark fishermen out there, like, ours was huge. Like, we had a huge amount of tagged out sharks. And it wasn't just tags, we had acoustic tags to go out as well. So we didn't get the sat tags at the time, because like I said, I really wasn't interested in doing it. But after a while I was like, hey, you know, that'd be pretty cool, you know. But by the time that happened, I started kicking back from all of that. So cool deal. Like, we need to get them involved. We need to see everything we can to really get this moving. What's up, Timothy, Eric, Again, guys, we are talking about the desalinization project that they are trying to sell out Corpus Christi and getting it to happen. It's crazy. It really is. I mean, they are asking an insane amount for all of us that are already struggling to pay our bills as it is, for us to pay even more, yet they don't expect none of these big corporations to, you know, limit how much water they're using or even increase the cost of how much they're paying. Like nothing. They don't expect these guys to do anything to carry their weight here in the city, but they expect us all to do it. And or if we pay more or we use more water than we're supposed to, then we get fined, but they don't. Like, how is that even fair? Just saying, we need guys like you to when we share the email of the guys you need to be contacting and stuff like that, we need your input. We need everybody's emails to be going out on a daily basis to let them know we are not happy with what they're doing and how it's going to be affecting you once it starts going through, that it starts damaging the place you like to come and visit. Are you going to come back? Or is your money going to come back to this city? Like, they are really going to kill this city with doing this. I mean, this is one of the steps in the direction that is really going to put a hurting on us, as well as the part of Corpus Christi that's one of the oldest parts of Corpus Christi in here, and it is like let's see, hold on. Hillcrest, the community of Hillcrest is one of the oldest parts of the city as well. They are going to be the hardest hit because they're trying to put the plant right there. Like, wow, come on, guys, man. For Life, I don't know if I have your email, but I will be sharing it to the channel, and when I go live again, I'll be putting all the information like I did the other day, because I'm going to copy it and paste it so that way everybody else can do that through copy and paste and stuff like that. So that way too, it's going to be very important on these emails that when we do all those emails, that you include all of them in there, because we have one of those emails that's going to be monitoring all the emails that go in there. And the reason for it is so that way when we come up to the board meeting and we said, hey, you know, everybody's been sending in emails, and they can't say, oh, we haven't gotten any emails. Well, bullshit. Bullshit. Like the kid says, here's the stack of emails that went to your email, to your email, to your email, telling y'all that they didn't want it to happen. So again, guys, yes, you did. No, the emails are going to be helpful, and if you can sign up for the message board as well to comment, even though you don't live in the city, you still get 1 minute to comment on there. If you do live within the city, you get 3 minutes. So again, we have to work together. We need everybody's input. Oh yeah, no, for sure. The younger generation speaking up on this, it is really, really going to help as well, because it'll show them, those older cats, that hey, these kids are paying attention. They're going to remember this when it comes time to vote, because they're the new voters that are coming in. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know there's something like that here, Curtis. They have to put it out of how much they're spending, what it's being spent on, and stuff like that. I'm not in the legal portion of it, or I'm not very good at all of that. So I've also told them too that when they send me this information for us to do a step-by-step process of who we need to email, what we need to send, and stuff like that, I told them to make it as simple and as easy for us, especially for me who's not too computer literate, to be able to, okay, I got to go here, this is what I got to do, this is what I got to do, and be done. They want to make it to where we can be able to accomplish it within 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15 of our time, to be able to submit the emails, get it done to the right people with the right verbiage, to make sure they hear us and they understand we are not going away. That we're going to protect our city, protect our children's future by doing this. And, you know, and like I said, don't get me wrong. I know we need water. I know we need corporations. But at the same time, I'm not letting those corporations run all over us and destroy our city to make their money and not pay it back to take care of the city or to fix whatever they're destroying, and or, you know, to take care of their workers too. Like, I mean, it is crazy. Like, I used to work in big refinery. I did sandblasting and painting. I did it for about 9 months. Made a lot of money, but I was gone for half the time. Like, I didn't have a life. I had work, and that was it. So trust me, I know what it's like, guys. I've worked 112 to 116 hours a week, and yes, you can run them numbers. That means my day started at 5 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes it didn't end till 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, literally, I was getting 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours of sleep a night, and I was working them long hour days like that. So I know, I do, trust me, and I know we need the corporations so that way we can have a lot of jobs. But at the same time, those corporations should not be destroying our backyards so they can keep making the millions and billions of dollars that they are making. Yes, billions of dollars. Yeah, they are making a crap load of money, while the rest of us survive paycheck to paycheck. So, look at the end game, guys. Look at the end game. And yeah, I want to see them guys. Hey, you know what? You want this so bad, I want you to go over here to Cali where they have these desalinization plant that's been there for 4 years. Go swim in that water. Take your family up there. Go swim in that water. If y'all will do that, you know, all summer long, you know, they ain't gonna do it. They're too damn scared. They know how horrible this is gonna be. Yeah. Yeah. No, Brandon, I'm in the same boat, man. I got kids. I got a grandkid. You know, I got a bunch of family friends over here that got kids, got grandkids as well. And all of our trips want to be near the water, in the water, and we're not going to be able to do that anymore. This goes through, it's going to destroy our waterways. It's going to destroy the scenery. It's going to, man, it's not going to be right. So again, guys, I'll be live tomorrow again, as soon as I get more information on what we need to do, where we need to comment, who we need to talk to. And we need y'all to share it too. Get in contact with these other big YouTubers that are in our area that also have power. Tell them to man up and start talking about this as well, because if it doesn't get talked about and they are a fishing channel only, well, where are they going to go fish? It's for their benefit as well. You know what I mean? This is going to be crazy. So we need to show support to everybody, you know, put their differences aside, and we got one enemy right now, and that's big corporation that is forcing us to accept what they want us to change and screw us in the long run. Like, it's not going to be good. All right, guys, y'all have a good night, and I'll keep y'all posted as I find out more information. Later, guys.